Hello everyone, this is Jeff from Venki Studio. Today we decided to play around with an Intel i5-6600K and see how well it can perform in 2019. Alright, let's do it. Alright, this is our case where the CPU laid in. Unfortunately, I didn't record the building process. But don't worry, we will for sure have some PC building video coming up in the near future. So this case is Cooler Masters MB510L. Within we have an Asus Z170E motherboard with our i5-6600K running at stock frequency. We will have a video coming up really soon to cover our attempt on overclocking the CPU and see what kind of performance improvement we have, especially in gaming. The black and white themed CPU cooler is the Fantex PH TC14PE. It has 5 8mm copper heat pipes with 2 included 140mm PWM fans that will provide more than sufficient cooling to our CPU. For RAM, we choose 2 8GB Corsair Vengeance LPX RAM at a speed of 3000 MHz. We decided to go with GTX 970 SC Gaming from EVGA and an Intel 660p M.2 SSD at 512GB. And lastly, we had a brand new Corsair CX550 non-modular power supply. Alright, enough of that. Let's jump into our test results. All of our results below are running in the built-in benchmark at high preset settings. Overall, all tested games managed to reach 50 frames per second or higher, where the battle scene in Total War 3 Kingdoms is just tiny bit lower, reaching at 49.9 frames per second. In more demanding titles such as Odyssey, it is hard to maintain a standard 60 frames per second gaming experience in our benchmark. However, a slightly lowered setting will definitely bump up the frame rate. In Rainbow Six Siege, we managed to reach an average frame rate of 153 with a lowest 0.1% frame per second being 106. This opens up the option of using a 144Hz refresh rate monitor, which is always important in competitive FPS games. We also played Assassin's Creed Odyssey and GTA 5 for a bit to see how well the 6600K perform in a real game scenario. The game footage you see was running at a high quality preset. The game feels smooth throughout the play. I did not observe any severe frame rate drops. When I checked the footage later, the frame rate fluctuated between 44 and 64 frames per second, which is stable enough for an RPG game, especially during fight scenes. We also played the first robbing scene in GTA 5. Being an older title, our 6600K performed much better. We have managed to get on average 104 frames per second in the bank and 94 during the chasing scene. The lowest 0.1% is just sitting at 58 frames per second. As we can tell, even though the i5-6600K was released almost 4 years ago, it is still a solid choice in a budget-oriented build, especially if you can get it cheap on around $100 on eBay or your local market. And this allows you to save some money and invest on a better graphics card, for example. After all, some of our benchmark results are limited by the GTX 970 used. So, as I mentioned earlier, we will have a CPU overclocking video coming up pretty soon. Besides that, this channel will now upload more videos about PC parts, so stay tuned. This is Venki Studio. Thanks for staying with us until the end. If you found this video informative, please consider subscribe, leave a like, and comment down below. I will see you in next video. Bye bye.